It's your boy Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network. We here to break down the games that happened so far in Week 14 of the 3019 NFL season. First off, Seattle spanked KC. Kansas City had no chance. Man, 77 rushing yards, 85 passing yards. That's embarrassing, but they lost 49-3. Kicker was the player of the game on offense, 1 for 1, a field goal. Yeah, that's ugly, bro. Anyways, Green Bay spanked Philadelphia. Hey, these NFL teams putting up 50 balls, and hey, this is wild, bro. 55-24. Yeah, they just dominated these dudes, bro. Like almost, 500 yards of offense over. Gary Williams, Jacquez Macklin, Derek Bennett, Trey Brown. Y'all see the players of the game. Gary Williams, 200 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's crazy. Detroit in a nail biter with Arizona. Detroit still undefeated right now, 13-0. But guess what? They struggled with a lowly Arizona Cardinals team that only got one win. But hey, it's the NFL. They're going up against pros. Yeah, it is what it is. Y'all see the players of the game right here. Alan Taylor, Matt Dortch, Corey Johnson, RJ Nunez. Y'all see him. But yeah, it's the NFL at the end of the day. San Fran beats the Giants 38-8. Spanked them for real. Yeah, the Giants ain't get nothing done on offense. Had less than 200 total yards, 2 turnovers. That's crazy. You see Brandon Motley, Rodney Mosley, Xavier West, John Carter. These are the players of the game. Xavier West, watch out for him in the next couple years. That man's a dog. You see Indy beat New England 31-10. Yeah, New England. 61 yards rushing. I mean, if you rush for 61 yards in the NFL game, I really don't expect you to win. See Vernon Rogers, Scott Townsend, Michael Brown, Jonas Charles. Yeah, these are players of the game for this game. Next, Carolina beat Atlanta. Shocking upset. Carolina's on a roll now. Tay Carter the third been balling out. Y'all see Carolina, great offense today against Atlanta's been a dominant team for majority of the season. You see Tay Carter the third, 6 carries, 82 yards, 379 passing, 5 touchdowns. You see Anthony Day, Kyle Pryor, DeMarcus James, players of the game. The Rams spanked Denver, 35-0. No Sean Emery. I mean, Denver, bro. This is unacceptable. And watch this. Los Angeles had 7 turnovers. Still beat these dudes 35-0. 7 turnovers in the NFL game. You're not supposed to win, let alone win 35-0. 67, bro. They barely had 100 yards of total offense, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. Yeah, bro. Brian Lewis, Reggie Ho. Yeah, no, Denver don't even deserve no credit for their players of the game. Just give it all to the Rams. Anyway, New Orleans got spanked by Cincinnati. Cincinnati's not really a good team. What I've noticed in this NFL season, there's been a couple dominant teams, but not many middling teams so far. You see Chris Shelton, Josh Owens, Terry Clement, Gerald Gary. Yeah, Josh Owens, 148 yards. You see Miami beats Buffalo 24-10. Yeah, Miami had full control of this game. Pretty balanced attack from their offense. They won the turnover battle too. Another reason why they won. You see Shane Moss had a decent game. Ken Moore. Shane Moss, he really didn't have a good game. Looking at the numbers for real. But yeah, Ken Moore, Donnie McCormick, Tim Ricks. These are the players of the game for this game. Yeah, Miami had full control. Yeah, the Raiders have been rolling, bro. 59 points. They went 59-13. Hey, the Raiders have been rolling, bro. Almost 200 yards on the ground, almost 400 yards passing. Hey, you see DeMarcus Williams, best quarterback in the league, 14 for 18, 319, 3 touchdowns, 6 carries, 11 yards per carry, 66 yards. Come on now, y'all see the other dudes, and that ain't really matter. We talking about DeMarcus Williams because he like that. Chicago beats Minnesota. What an upset. We didn't expect this, though Minnesota was going to win this game. Chicago, only 34 rushing yards. Minnesota, only 54 rushing yards. But hey, they aired the ball out. Each 400 plus yards passing. Randall Madison, Scott Robinson. You see Darren Chase, William Ford. These are the players of the game for the Bears. Washington, man, Tampa Bay ain't even deserve to be on the field. Then they 7 yards rushing. You saw what Washington did, 51-7. Hey, Washington is pretty much the NFC East is done with. It's wrapped up. It's over with. They won. You see 30 first downs and 9 first downs. That's crazy. Jeremy Clark played the game, 379, 4 touchdowns. Josh Davis, Greg Williams, Will Fitzpatrick. Tennessee, Pittsburgh. Tennessee ends up losing. They lost to Pittsburgh 35-24. Y'all see what's going on. Both teams got out early, you know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh, yeah, y'all see the team stats and all that. Neither team got 100 yards rushing, but hey, it is what it is. Now, let's look at these division standings. AFC East at the top, 8-5. Miami, 7-6. New England. The Jets, 3rd, 6-6. Buffalo, 3-10. You see top of the AFC North, Baltimore, 10-3. Pittsburgh, 9-4. Cincinnati, 5-8. Cleveland, 2-8. The AFC South, Houston, 9-3. Jacksonville, 8-3. Indianapolis, 5-8. Tennessee, 4-9. You see the AFC West, the Raiders 10-2, Kansas City 7-6, the Chargers 6-7, Denver 2-11. At the top of the NFC East, we got Washington just being a dominant team at 11-2. Rest of the NFC East, they ain't doing nothing this year. Philadelphia 4-8, Giants 4-8, Dallas 4-9. Another tough division up here, NFC North, Detroit 13-0, Green Bay 10-3. Hey, I can't wait to see how this division gonna end out. Probably Detroit winning. I don't think they could go 17-0, but 13-0 is crazy, bruh. Minnesota 5-9. You see Chicago 3-11. NFC South, Atlanta 10-4, Carolina 9-5, Tampa Bay 3-9, New Orleans 3-10. You see NFC West, San Fran 10-3. Rams 9-3, Seattle 3-9. You got Arizona down at the bottom 1-11. Almost beat almost beat Detroit this past week, but they couldn't get it done. So yeah, they still 1-11, fighting for that number 1 overall pick with Denver right now. Alright, what's good? It's your boy Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network, here to talk about some of the stat leaders so far in the NFL season. You know, we got the passing leaders right now. We gonna sort it by passing touchdowns. At number 1, we got my man DeMarcus Williams. My opinion, best quarterback in the league. Almost 4,500 passing yards, 48 touchdowns, 8 picks, 77 completion percentage. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, you see him, man, 345 yards per game. He putting up crazy numbers right now. You see Tremont Shady, second in the league in passing touchdowns, 44 touchdowns, but he does have 27 picks. That's his problem right now, but hey, this is a good rookie season. Almost 5,000 passing yards, that's crazy, bruh. You see Jeremy Clark, almost 4,000 yards, 41 touchdowns, 6 picks. Hey, my man putting up a great season. Eric Nelson, probably not the best quarterback, got a lot of garbage yards. 5,200 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, 27 picks. But yeah, y'all see what's going on for him. See, 50% completion compared to guys like Tremont Shady and Jeremy Clark, who's in the 70s. And mind you, some of these numbers may seem crazy, but like I said, this is 30-19 NFL. This ain't no 2023, so you know, some of these numbers are going to look a little different, but it is what it is. We in a new age at the National Football League. But yeah, you see Kenny Thompson, quarterback from the Lions, 38 touchdowns, 11 picks. Al Francis having a great season, almost 5,000 passing yards, 37 touchdowns, 6 picks. Kendrick Whitewater, 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 7 picks. You see Scott Robinson. Take Carter III, a subscriber. So yeah, if y'all want to be one of these quarterbacks, one of these running backs, receivers, DBs, whatever, just fill out that form in the description. But yeah, Take Carter, 4,100 yards, 33 touchdowns, 10 picks. Very impressive. And y'all see a lot of the other guys, you know, I ain't going to really, you know, I'm going to stop at some important guys like Sean Amory. He's still injured. I don't know when he's going to come back, but I hope he can come back by the playoff time. But yeah, you see a lot of guys like Keenan Days. Y'all see the numbers, so if y'all want to stop and pause the video, y'all can. Now let's take a look at the rushing leaders so far in the NFL. Bryce Petrie, been the best running back in the league, hands down. 2K yards, 9 yards per carry, 18 touchdowns. It's crazy. Man, unbelievable season. But Gary Williams, 1,700 yards, almost 30 touchdowns. That's insane, man. Vince Sampson, y'all see Corey Johnson. Jake Charles, been a dog all season, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns. But yeah, y'all see the dudes. Keenan Days right here. A lot of dudes putting up numbers here. Y'all can stop the video whenever y'all want. Yeah, y'all see some quarterbacks in here. But yeah, dudes is having a good seasons. Yeah, DeMarcus Williams, 400 yards, 7 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns. Chris Bird as a tight end, 343, 8.3 yards per carry, 4 touchdowns. Rayvon Lewis, you see a wide receiver, 4.8, 3 touchdowns. But yeah, y'all see him. Y'all can stop whenever y'all want. Receiving leaders, we got 2 dudes that cracked 2,000 receiving yards. Hey, very impressive out here. Chris Bird, he's a tight end leading the league in receiving. Nobody surprised. 100 catches, 2,000 yards receiving, 20 yards per catch, 17 touchdowns as a tight end. Outstanding. Chris Ferguson, 2K yards, 20 yards per catch, 16 touchdowns. You see Marlon Resu, Rayvon Lewis, Zach Carroll. You see Kyle Williams. All these dudes is putting up numbers so far. Season's almost over. Zyrus, hey, 21 yards per catch. Hey, the Raiders got 2 dudes over 1,100 yards. I'll be surprised if it ain't more going on later on in this year. But yeah, we can scroll through. Bryce Petrie, 1,000 yards, 2,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving. Very impressive from Bryce Petrie. But yeah, y'all see all the dudes right here. I ain't gonna wrap y'all up too much. Oh yeah, Charlie Jolly, tight end for the Raiders. I'd be surprised if he ain't finished with 1,000 yards at the end of the year. He got 800 so far, 8 touchdowns, very good tight end. But yeah, y'all see all the dudes. Sack leaders. Brandon Key still leading the league in sacks. 17 sacks so far, very impressive. Christian Towns, 16 sacks. Allen Finley, you see Marcus Mitchell. Jeremiah Hawkins as a middle linebacker got 13.5 sacks. Very impressive. You know, we can just keep on scrolling. Y'all can stop whenever y'all want. A lot of dogs out here in the league so far. Of course, all season, LaRue Davis been leading the league in picks as a strong safety. Very impressive, 8 picks. Y'all see a bunch of these other guys. Jeremiah Hawkins, 5 interceptions as the middle linebacker, 103 solo tackles, 29 tackles. Hey, defensive player of the year in my opinion. Gotta be defensive player of the year. He got to. Like this man's been outstanding. Darius Ryan, best corner in the league, 39 tackles. Yeah, a sack, 5 picks, been locked down. But yeah, I see all the guys. Straight up dogs out here. If you want to be included as a character in the Reason Sports Network universe, then this is the video for you. In the Reason Sports Network, we make content for high school football, college football, and the NFL. You can be a character in our series and see yourself evolve from high school to college to the pros. If you want to be a part of this, then fill out the form that's in the description. When you fill out the form, make sure to choose only one level of football. Choose either high school, college, or the NFL. If you choose multiple levels of football, then I will select the smaller level. For instance, if you choose a high school and a college team, then you will start your career in high school. If you choose a college and an NFL team, then you'll start your career in college. If you start your career in the NFL, then you'll start off as an undrafted free agent. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for filling out the form and wanting to be part of the Reason Sports Network, and enjoy the content.